welcome to another episode of Car Vibes. I'm your host, Julie, and this is my co-host, still driving.
You done merchant in the bit.
He's Mandel. And of course, the timeline should be a little bit different to you because it's morning, so good morning. And if you're not watching it in the morning, then pause it and wait until the morning, then you watch it, okay? So you can get my morning greeting. Yeah, alright, so we're doing a little quickie because I want to know what you guys view. Mandel has a friend getting married, and I simply said to him,
Really?
yeah. And I simply said to him, let me just show him our face together. I simply said to him, guys, why don't we just, give them a bottle of Moscato to celebrate the occasion. Listen to me first, not to Mandel, right? And what was I saying? Ciao. Right? And he's like, no, he's going there for scenery, not for souvenirs, not to take gifts, not to eat food. He's just going there to support a friend getting married. And I'm like, they have been together for 7 years. Bear in mind, a lot of Jamaican men, you see, after you pass the 5-year mark, them probably don't have no interest whatsoever to get married too. And I'm just probably saying that out of probably opinion, but a lot of common laws, that's how they actually come together. Like over 5 years, they lost interest to get married to the person because by legally in Jamaican terms, after 5 years you are common law. So, but to be together for 7 years, I'm like, yeah man, give them a bottle of Moscato. Either they want to
Pop it on the first year.
Pop it on the first year, pop it after 7 years again. Because let's face it, they've been together for 7 years. I am praying and hoping that they're going past 7 years. So they pop it on that 7-year anniversary or whichever how long they want it to be. But I'm saying, give them something. I don't appreciate this carrying gifts to weddings and whatever. That's him, but this is me. Anytime I go to a wedding, I give a bottle of Moscato. Whether or not the marriage gonna last, yes or no, I still give them because guess what? I'm hoping that they're gonna work it out. I'm hoping that they don't believe in divorce and decide that, oh, you know what? We have an issue. Let's talk it out. Let's beef it out. Let's by the end of the week we should squash everything. I think that can work as long as you guys can communicate. That's how I feel. Mandela, we communicate. I have this thing. If I feel disappointed about the action that he does, I don't have nothing to say to you, and I just go sleep it off because I don't have nothing to say. I don't want to say something that might cause somebody's feelings to hurt, or because he's a sensitive guy. Me? I knew you was gonna say that.
Me?
Why? Alright, so he's not sensitive. He actually bites bullets. So
I don't give a
he bites bullets. He's not sensitive. I'm sensitive though. I for sure know that. But we talk it out. We have any issue, we talk it out. Like I said though, my method to not get angry because I actually have a loud market mouth.
Very.
So what I do if I feel disappointed in an action that he does or my expectations were just not met, I just say I have nothing to say to you, and I'm quiet for the entirety of that time, and I go sleep, and then the next day I'm back to normal. Like my consciousness say, when do probably in the moment it probably reasonable. I just mean also the reason of it, And then I'm like, alright, you know what, probably I'm overreacting, which majority of the times I do. So I sleep it off. Next day we're good to go. Him don't hold feelings of that because him know that's how I am. Well, I mean in my old feelings in the time it's happening, like I'm ignoring him, it might hold a little feelings. However, he doesn't hold it for long. So I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you, babe. Back to what I was saying. I think giving a gift to the persons who are getting married is a great thing. You know why? I have looked up how much money it is to get married, and I'm seeing millions of dollars. I'm seeing I'm seeing a whole lot of dollar signs, and I was like,
it's a ripoff.
This is for wedding, to plan a wedding, and people coming to my wedding empty-handed. No. He doesn't appreciate them just dropping off gifts to him. I will say, okay, if it's even champagne or if it's even some balloons what says first year marriage or whatever, I appreciate it. I thank you very much. Or even something to say don't open until 2 years time, I'd appreciate it. And I'm sure any person getting married would appreciate it too, because they spend a lot to accommodate their guests. And some of the guests them don't even appreciate it. Because I've been to weddings, the guests them are complaining, why don't take long with a wedding, yeah? Oh no, come.
Please, black people.
You guys come for just to our joyous occasion, not for your fully belly. Not for complain, oh the pasta takes too long, oh why the bread take too long for what God. No, you don't do that. You're here. If you don't want to be there, you walk with the people in church. Simple. Or the lawn, whatever it is. Guys, more of the story, and I'm actually gonna wrap up because I'm almost at work. If you're gonna go to a wedding, bring liquor something. Don't go there long on like a Mandel had planned to do.
Well, I know.
And if you disagree with me, if you disagree with me,
let me give my 2 cents quickly. Right? Let me give my 2 cents. I don't have a problem with giving gifts. Right? I do not have a problem with giving gifts to persons at a wedding. Or persons bring gifts to me at a wedding, my wedding or whatever. It's the entitlement to me, because some persons, like tradition set it out to be, some persons go there with the intention, say, you know what, why wedding me are going on, I carry my long belly and interest in me get my curry goat and my beef and my all them lovely something then. Nah. Me not in at that. Right? Secondly, me know I'm the type of person where me not 100% like too much gift. I'm a very skeptical guy. So persons that give me gifts all the while, not a big fan. Sometimes I always tell people, say, cause person may do something for somebody and somebody say, thank you man, what me can do for repay you. By just saying thank you, sometimes that is enough for me.
Yeah, but don't tell him twice. He's gonna
don't tell me twice. Basically, when I say me hate praise too much, and me hate the fact say persons willing to go to them way for do something for just make me feel nice. No, a thank you is good enough. Just you showing up if I have a wedding as friends or whatnot, just you showing up and being there to support this momentous occasion that I will be having, that alone is appreciative. Really, really appreciative. If you bring something, I am not going to say I am not taking it. I am going to take it, and trust me, I'm still going to appreciate it. But if you don't come with something, that no mean nothing to me. The fact that you showed up out of love, out of respect, the fact that you showed up, that means a lot to me. Than you coming or forcing yourself and then bring, me have to go bring this, me have to go bring that.
Nobody said that.
You get me? I say?
Nobody.
So don't get me wrong. Fundamentally, I don't have a problem with giving 1 and 2 gifts. But it just feels to me like people in Jamaica, or not in Jamaica, because some places around the world it's even worse, feel so entitled that they have to bring these things to a wedding or all this and that. Nah, that's not just my 2 cents. You get me? I say?
What I'm saying is that
still I bring baklava Moscato.
What I'm saying is that when people go to when they want a souvenir, bring something in return. You want a souvenir, you bring something to get your souvenir. And half of the time, these people who are going to the wedding, them have too much complaint in the first place because you tell them
got them feel entitled. That's my
So
point.
what I'm saying is that, and the thing is, the bride and groom, when they're putting these people into consideration to come to their joyous occasion, may I hardly think them that say, so the person not like so the fact say XYZ. I mean, I think the bride and groom need to start talking up their experiences with their guests. They need to start talking. So if you had watching this video and you had been married, tell me your story. I want to know, because guess what?
Over point you take Mandel or Julie. I know say logical men.
First of all, Mandel thought about it after I mentioned he should bring a bottle of wine for his friend.
Well, Anna.
Okay? Thought about it after. He was going there with his two long hands.
Well, Anna, I am not immune to compromises.
Okay,
I am not
so
immune
technically,
to learning
it
things.
is the female's idea that sparks him going to, oh yeah man, they need to get a bottle of Moscato because they have been...
No, but from day one still, I did say, really and true, there wasn't an issue with it. But the entitlement of you must.
First of all, I say must? I said, Mandel, you should bring a bottle of Moscato for your friends because they've been together for a good while.
So I'm gonna say yeah.
And that's not a must. I said should, that never say you must.
So
should
like,
and must is two different words.
So I must.
But what I was saying to him, that when I go to a wedding and I know the person personally, I give them a bottle of Moscato regardless. Regardless if it's going to last yes or no. Because that's just me. I actually like the idea of gift giving on a wedding. Like the bride and groom probably not expect a gift because they say them not have no table for say yeah man, they might expect gift. But when I pass it to them and they're like they're excited for it because a lot of people like Moscato. If you don't like Moscato and I know you personally that you don't like Moscato, I give you a bottle of champagne.
By the way, which Moscato, red or white? That go good with Swifts and wine room. Just putting that out there. The white one. Yeah. Just putting that out there. It's bad people, it's bad.
We're not referring to chasers or anything like that.
You make your go. Quickly. Right back to it.
You caught me to say that?
Yeah, man, give the people them a good recipe. White Moscato, Schweppes, preferably the red one, or the fruit punch. No, Schweppes?
Schweppes.
Schweppes, yeah, Schweppes.
Schweppes, whatever I want.
Whatever I want, yeah. Plus white rum.
Alright, coming off of
Yes,
Mandel
yes.
cocktail, okay? Coming off Mandel cocktail. Another moral story. I want to hear people who have been married before. I went to a wedding and hear these people complaining. It's not their wedding, them never put no money towards it. And them entitled like, oh, I need to get this, I never get this.
That pissed me off.
Right?
Trust me.
So I want to hear your story eventually when this video goes viral.
That's the part that
right?
pissed me off, personally.
Right? Let's see what other people have to say. I'm sure you probably some people have comments on Mandel's side, right? People like me, oh Jesus, this dog. People like me know, it's just a thing. It's just a thing for me.
Nothing wrong with it. Trust me, that's not wrong. But you see, you just mentioned when people complain, we feel entitled. Yeah. That's my fundamental.
You do have people like those.
The people that
that's why I'm telling people who are about to get married, keep your list short.
Yeah, keep your list short.
Keep your list short. Like
the bigger it is, the harder it is to manage.
It is, yeah. So keep your list short. By the way, not just to do anything, but we're advertising this for RGD. People, if you're on a budget, you don't want to spend a lot of money, it is $18,000 to get. Yeah.
Serious? They are 50.
Yeah, it's 18. It's $18,000 to get married at RGD. They give you the certificates. They keep a small ceremony. I'm not entirely sure of the count. I think it's like 10, probably less than. Probably it's 10 people. Probably.
10 last time,
yeah, 10. You can get married with 10 people. And if you want to keep a receptionist, which I totally say don't. If they want to eat food, bring them go to a restaurant, book the restaurant for so much amount of people and everybody pay for them own food. I think that's a cheap budget wedding and save all of that lump sum money for your honeymoon. Go to Panama,
exactly.
Go to St. Dominic Republic because guess what? You're going to need a life, you're going to need it. You're going to need some relaxed time. You have never actually touched a plane before?
I went down on need for basically go to them places, yeah? When I can just link up my friend Explorer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop her a link in the description. When I can link her up, she can drop on her and fly and go anywhere in the world. If you don't want to go Dubai, you want to link her. If you don't want to go Panama, you want to link her. Anyway, she have the link there.
Lexi's the best.
Lexi's the best. So I'll put her link in the description.
Look out for it, guys. And of course, we're gonna have our evening session later today. We just wanted to get yesterday's day out of today. Okay? So
today.
Yeah, yesterday's day out of today.
Interesting.
Isn't that how it goes?
Just
okay, alright. So my English probably got twisted. Guys, this is your co-host Mandel and your host Julie logging out for the first time of today. We should log out a second time later today. Bye.
Big up on yourself.